Y'all got together very
Young
quickly.
love.
So if you're going by his timeline, you would have been like,
but
we're 6 months.
But we're also grown with
they have
salaries. Like it's different.
I'm intrigued. They were like
like I'm sorry, Laverne, like when like if at a certain when the time comes for you.
I gotta call my government name live.
Laverne. Yeah, Laverne. When it's your time. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
No, it's good.
When you're not asking your kids for gifts. Boom, 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 boom.
We're asking your kids for gifts.
What's up, y'all? This is E from the Bar Cartel, back with another Bar Cartel's Cocktail Conversations, where we bring happy hour to a home near you, especially during this holiday season. How y'all doing, family?
Look, y'all, I saw a meme the other day that said, it said, how is like Thanksgiving next week when November just started like 3 days ago? Do y'all feel like that?
Look, that's what
like-
2020 has been in a nutshell.
I mean, that's true.
It's true.
It was just 4th of July.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. But I mean, I'm all about Thanksgiving. That's one of my fave holidays outside of the 4th of July. But I'm here for it.
Well, speaking of
Hold
Thanksgiving,
up, not Juneteenth.
And Juneteenth.
speaking of Thanksgiving, this looks like a nice Thanksgiving Day cocktail.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
It is called the Ladybird.
Nice.
Ladybird.
Okay, tell us what's in it.
So it's 1.5 ounces of Applejack brandy, an ounce of Cointreau, and an ounce of cranberry juice, and then half an ounce of not simple syrup, lime juice.
I taste
Lime
that
juice.
citrus in there.
Lime juice.
Yeah, this is very good.
Good stuff.
It's really refreshing.
And it's kind of like light.
holiday-ish. Yeah.
It's like a nice little Texas fall. You know, Texas fall different than most other fall. It's like warmer here.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm loving it. I think it's easy. People can make this for Thanksgiving, and it's got that cranberry juice in it.
Cranberry
so
juice, and so it adds a little bit of sweetness, and I kind of lean towards a kind of
you
a
like sweet
sweeter
cocktails.
drink. So it's nice.
All right, so what are we getting into in this conversation?
Today's conversation, I brought it up, and we did a poll, so shout outs to the people who, thought last episode was this, but it's gonna be this one.
Yes.
We're talking Brokemas.
Explain Brokemas. So for the.
All right, man, let me square up real quick. Brokemas is a conversation, a topic. First I was just playing with the name, but it was just funny to me because every holiday season, you have that one family member
That you go all out for?
that like, you have like 5-6 people to get gifts for, but they're asking for like the creme de la creme gift. And you have a significant other, possibly. You have siblings. You have so many things, and basically, how much is too much for the holiday season? Everybody's stressing themselves out for the holiday season.
Okay.
Black Friday coming.
Black Friday coming up, so like you're stressed out trying to. Yeah, I mean Black Friday was last week, but
Technically already here.
Right.
Exactly. How much is too much? And then also, I want to make the question: how do you break that out? Like,
How do you budget?
No, how do you break that out? Like, how much? If you do have,
Prioritize.
like if you have family members, and then you have a significant other, and then you have friends.
All right. Let's dive into it. Let me explain the rules so we can get going. So if you guys haven't tuned into Cocktail Conversations before, we put 15 minutes on the clock and we chop it up. Today we're talking about Brokemas. So Eric's setting the clock.
Yep, we got 15 minutes. And and I want to start with you, expensive one.
Bring it on.
3,
Let's do
2, 1, let's go.
All right. All right, so let's talk about it. First of all, I'm going to qualify all of my desires with the fact that it's not my fault. I'm a Capricorn. Read it. Look it up. We love nice things. We love nice things. It's not my fault. Okay? Everybody, it's not my fault. Capricorns, all right.
Doesn't all sound like every like
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they don't. Just Capricorns, we like to swag out. Okay, that's what we do.
Swag.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, this is how I feel about Christmas, especially now I'm grown. All right. So when you say, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm not coming to you with some BS. I'm gonna tell you what I want. Now, I'm not saying you're obligated to get it. I'm just telling you exactly what I want. That's the truth. You'd rather have the truth from me, right?
And you starting off at that. I have to be in your court. We're grown. We don't have time to.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want some toilet paper. I don't want any. I've got the toilet paper. I want the diamonds. I want the diamonds.
But what's the difference? Like, you get a gas card, you got a nice little whip on you. Like, that's expensive after a while. And I'm saying something that's affordable.
You're saying a gas card?
It's a gas card.
You're like, okay. So let me address this. Here's my deal. And you and I have talked about this before. I love gifts that are thoughtful. So you can read in between the lines. I might tell you that I want some diamond earrings, but you might be like, yo, my mom is always driving, blah, 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 blah. She gonna get her life with this $100 gas card, which is probably a lot to you right now. But my point is, like, sometimes you can fill in the blanks with unexpected things that are very useful, and then they're lovely. And for me, at the end of the day, whatever you get me, if you're going out of your way, I appreciate it. But if you ask me what I want, I am not lying to you about it.
Yeah, I get it. You got to be clear.
So that there's that and that.
Can we do a quick going out of one thing everybody wants for the holiday season? Just no, go ahead. I want to hear some of the.
So, okay, but really fast, going back to what you were saying. So just staying on focus. So I think I fully understand where you're coming from. I think the way that I am, I too say what I want, but I'm also a little bit more like.
Surprise me.
But I'm also very much like, if there are certain things that I want that I know that it's going to be a little too expensive, I will be like, I'll wait and.
Till what?
I don't know. I think I'm like, well,
do you say that for him in private instead of telling us?
I might. Well, no. But both of them.
I'm saying, if you want an Apple Watch, are you gonna tell the family you want an Apple Watch? Or are you gonna be in the close quarters?
Well, I have one because I did mention it. That I said I wanted it, and he listened and he heard.
I'm saying.
And then there's also been times too where Laverne has been like, she'll just pay attention to me because we've known each other for all of our lives, and she'll be like, oh, whatever, and then she'll get it, right? So it's like, I'm kind of covered, but I also am a little bit more like, I pull back a little bit around Christmas because I'm so budget conscious. So I'm very much like, at the beginning of the season, I try to have a conversation with Damon. We still have yet to have it now since Christmas.
And here's the deal, like, you're gonna be 100 with your family. Like, I'm not gonna tell my friends, yo, I need that Gucci belt. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
I would be like.
You would laugh at me.
I would be like, okay.
But I'm gonna tell y'all 100% what it is. But I in no way feel like you're obligated to get that. I'm just telling you truthfully. Like, if you don't get it at some point, I will.
I get it. Okay.
I don't know. I think in my world, the way I see it, I'm like, anything that, I'm coming out of the gates of like, I just get the gifts. So it's a completely different world. Right. So I'm gonna address those people because I am that person. I'm like, I've gone from I want these Legos to I want a PS5. Hints.
Right.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
Bow.
God. Good luck finding one.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
I'm over right now.
I'm coming out of those gates like strong. Like, it's hard. So when you hear stuff like that, like, at least on my end, I'm so used to being like, I want this, and then you see it. So like, when someone says it, and then you're just like, how am I gonna make this happen? Like, that's what it kind of feels like on my end, being the youngest out of, and like the newest to like this group of like, get your cards together.
So Devon, what about you? Is it hard for you to talk about what you really want, or for you to share what you want?
No, it's not hard for me to share what I want, but at the same time, I have two comments about this. So I'm all for getting what you want, and if you get it for me, that's cool. If you don't, I will get it for myself.
Me too, 100%.
So, but the reason why I would like to have
that was a very grown statement, though.
That was a very grown statement.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel exactly that way.
Yeah, for sure.
But the reason why I want to have this conversation is because a lot of people out there place themselves in positions where they can't actually afford it. So me and my background and finance and where I came from and how I grew up, because you really wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
You find yourself in these times because you love those people so much. You want to get them gifts that you probably can't afford, trying to either impress them or share the expression of love. And so I think part of the topic that I would like to address is the fact that in order for you to get to a place to where you can actually get them what you want, you need a budget for that, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And it has to start somewhere, because a lot of people don't, and then they stress out about it. and then they buy these gifts for Christmas, and then after Christmas, it's like, okay, how do I pay for this?
Yeah, that's when depression sets in.
Well, I was gonna say that's when it's like notorious. Like my birthday's in January. We always laugh about it because there ain't no money left for January birthdays.
Okay? It's a week after Christmas. It's a week after Christmas. It's way too much. It's like she'll be like, for a perfect example, my mother does a lot of things. She's a homeowner, and one of her gifts that she wants, is insane as it is a table saw.
It's a power tool.
It's a table saw.
It's an investment into my future.
She also wants. She also wants a thermogun.
What's a thermogun?
Like one of those guns.
The
Theragun. An Apple Watch. The base price of these gifts is already $300. Like that's just the base. We haven't even gone up. It's just $300 and up.
But look, y'all can team gift.
Okay, I have a question for you. I do have a question for the entire table. Are you a person where if you receive a gift you don't like, are you gonna be
what are gift receipts looking like?
Yeah, like what is it? Are you gonna be like, oh my God, like thank you so much, fam? Or are you gonna be like,
I think every gift should
or
come
does
with a gift.
everybody have that face?
But see, the thing is, but I think
face.
if you end up in that position, that's because you were one of those people that's like, I really don't want anything, and you do want something. Because I'm very clear, if I don't have an explicit item that I want, then I'm like, I just want money for clothes.
But you know how you're not gonna just knock out, boom, 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 you get everything.
Saying,
Everybody gets one gift, at least on their list, and then everything else is just kind of like, I think they'll like it. I'll get that shirt.
I don't know what I'm saying, like, but then, and
Or
y'all have
some,
done
like,
that for
random
me.
pair of earrings
Y'all
no
have
one
done
has
that for me, but then you also been like, let me know if you like it. Like last Christmas, you got me pants, but the pants were too tight. And you were like, you were like, I have the receipt, you can take them
Totally,
back.
I let people off the hook. I'm very clear about that. I don't want anybody.
Yeah, you can't trap anybody.
I personally believe that when you go into gift giving, you have to like not be in your feels about it.
Yeah,
because
like,
I have been compelled to be like, I have to act like I like this.
But you guys,
because the person giving it to you is so excited about your reaction to it that like it's more important for me that they feel loved and appreciated than they're getting my 100% about like I don't need another robe.
For sure. And one thing I'm going to say, and this might totally bring this all down and everyone's going to be humbled and cry. At the end of the day, we are so blessed. You guys, you know what I mean?
True.
We are really blessed. And I know there's a lot of things that we may want, but when it comes to just like, if there's certain things that, if there's not one thing, I'm here to tell you this, and this is me telling everybody, if everybody at this table could not get me another gift for one more ever, I would be so blessed with what I do have, and even with the love here, and that's real.
We're not getting you anything. This is your gift, family.
All right, hold
Family is your
Look,
gift.
we got time on the clock. I'm about to ship this and make it a little more
Sure,
difficult.
but I wanted to say that because y'all mean something to me.
We love you.
We're the gift. To the gift.
We're the
To the
gift.
gift.
Your presence, our presence is your presence. All right, here we go.
All right.
Let's talk new relationships because we're in cuffing season right now. There's a lot of people who like might be entering relationships, and that always becomes a thing. Like, when is it time? How much are you spending on that person? I need thoughts, young blood, about how you're supposed to deal with this.
How long have I been with the person?
I don't know. You tell us.
What are they giving you? What are they giving you?
I feel like if you're dating somebody, I don't know. I feel like that's.
Let's break it down. 6 months or less, 6 to 12, and then a year over.
Okay, six or less. I think it depends on really the intention also with the person. So right, like you could just be like, it's cool. You could be like, and set up something small. You could be like, oh yeah, I heard she wants like the sweater. She likes this. I have this hoodie that she likes.
If y'all are just talking, like no intent.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Like we're not, if it's nothing serious or we're just kicking it, like what are we doing gifts for? Like this isn't going anywhere.
I mean, season's greetings.
I know, but I can send you a text. I thought
So,
about you.
question for you. And this is for all of us.
Hold on, let me finish.
So that's 6 to 12 if there's no intention. If there is intention, then it's like, all right, like she likes this hoodie that I have. Let me get her like a matching one. Like you think about like some of the smaller things that are had.
To me, if you're buying clothes for somebody, you got some long term in there.
I mean, like,
I don't know.
Clothing?
I don't know.
A matching hoodie?
A hoodie's like $40.
We can get no younger. That is not.
But like, but past that, if you're like a year into
you getting something that's disposable.
But if you're getting like 6 months and 6 to 12, like then you might start looking like, okay, like I got this pair of shoes. Now like that's when you start looking like it might be like 100 and up. And then a year or more, I've seen, it depends, especially with my generation.
A year you should be getting gifts.
No, a year, you're definitely getting gifts.
Okay.
So I went from a hoodie, which is like within the 40, 50, like I'm putting in dollar signs on this range.
Okay.
So you're like 40, 50 within the first 6 months. Then by the time, also depends on your situation. You 6 to 12, you might be like, okay, like I got a pair of like Air Maxes, or I got a pair of and they're not that expensive, especially if you're a guy getting shoes for a girl, the girl shoes are gonna be cheaper. Like that's just facts. So like, it's gonna be maybe around $100, and then I've seen people a year or more, they're like, my generation's extra though. You have social media, so people are taking people on trips.
Yeah. I mean that's true, but you're putting a time limit on it because y'all got together very quickly.
Love.
So if you're going by his timeline, you would have been like,
but
we're 6 months.
But we're also grown with salaries. Like it's different.
I'm entry. They were like
like I'm sorry, Laverne, like when if at a certain when the time comes for you.
I gotta call my government name live.
Laverne. Yeah, Laverne. When it's your time. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
No, it's this.
When you're not asking your kids for gifts. Boom, 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 boom.
We're asking your kids for gifts. I was saying, okay, listen, I'm telling. Forget it. Just forget the whole comment.
All right, let me ask. Look, we're running up. I want to know the scales. I want to know scales.
Yeah, Devontae have a question.
No, go ahead.
I want to know the scales.
Yeah.
So like, perfect example. So when y'all got together.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you and my mom were getting gifts. Y'all got me gifts. There's a whole lot of things that change when the mom comes in the picture.
Yeah.
What is your scale? How did your scale shift?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Why you? Oh, this is crazy.
Because you're married.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
that was
no.
a real thing for you.
Okay, yeah, it really was.
Because
So,
my gift
Yeah.
fell off.
it was like no.
I didn't. That's the reason I don't have an Apple Watch right now. She said it was in the mail, and then Damon came.
It was replaced.
Like
Damon
Damon has my Apple Watch.
Come on, get through.
Damon wasn't there, so then it was like Laverne.
Yeah, she got all the money, and I got PlayStation games. That's all I
And you
wanted.
did. It was y'all got everything. Y'all were showered. I was like, but then when Damon came, I really did had to level up. So I had to really restructure my. my
How are your undershirts holding up?
I don't know, man.
I had to restructure my budget, but the beautiful thing is, though, the one thing that I love about Damon is that because he loves Laverne as much as I do, it's not a thing where if I go to him and I'm like, hey, for Christmas, I want to da-da-da-da, he might be like, all right, and then we figure out in our budget what to do about it. So it's if I was with a man who was like,
you better give me
crazy,
my Tesla.
Yeah, and then it would be like we kind of have a problem because then I would be over here.
Yeah.
I'd be here on the side credit card. But because we're not credit card people and because we really are budget, it's a blessing that I have him.
So what's the scale like?
So the scale is.
It can be messy. Like it's not like.
No. I mean, and this is real talk. So it'll be a thing because we both work really hard. We're living in the same house. It will be Damon, then it'll be Laverne, then it'll be Damon, it'll be Laverne, then it'll be the kiddos, and then it's you.
So then there's me.
I'm getting there. There's Carl. There's Rux. There's whale poo. And then there's you.
I mean, and then like all the other rest of the family. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we have this whole scale.
It's on fourth place.
We have this whole scale.
But I'm taking care of you too.
We really want to try to get everybody something at the end of the day to show love.
Yeah.
But it's
more importantly, we try to budget that.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and that takes planning. And I think,
Mom, what's your
very
scale?
candidly for me. What do you mean?
What's your scale? I mean, it's different for you also because like you have us, but then you also have Auntie and Damon. So
and you're like you're taking care of your life.
I'm included. So how's it hitting your pocket now?
So you know how with couples, I'd be trying to be like, what do you want? Y'all want a toaster
as a unit?
You want a toaster?
I'm taking half. We're splitting her used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think sometimes that that's actually better to do because like there's something.
I'm like, who said? I'm like, who said that? Like you told yourself that because I didn't say it.
But Michelle, you always get a boo thing gift on the side anyway.
I do get a boo thing.
So he loses.
I know. You did give me a boo thing gift. Anyway, go on.
What's a boo thing gift?
Nah. It's over. It's over.
All right.
Guys, well, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is Brokemas. We hope that you enjoyed what we had to say. Again, feel free to LCS, like, comment, subscribe. We would love to hear your comments. We would love to hear your feedback. What do you guys do? How do you spend? What do you do? Do you even think about a budget? Are you a person who's just like, I get every single one of my family members' gifts? Are you like, no, actually, my presence is your present? What is it?
And I mean, I don't mean to sling Damon out there, but if you need some budgeting advice, leave that in the comments too. Mondo got you.
Yeah, for sure.
And you also need holiday photography. We took some very fire family photos as well. So
you guys
Look for that.
Look for that. That's gonna drop soon.
It was a family collaboration.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
So thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you next week on Cocktail Conversations. Until then, drink up.
Cheers.
Bye.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.